So hi, my name's Tyler. I work at LabelInsight. I've been working there for a while now, a little over 4 years. So we started in 2008. We got a big deal with the FDA around that time, and we eventually were awarded an Arch grant in June 2012. That was really awesome because I got to work here because of that. It's pretty much changed my life, so that's been pretty awesome. After that, we got some funding. We did our Series A, Series B funding, and then we also, in the past year, we hired a CEO. His name's Paul Schau. He was just like an industry leader. We wanted someone with a lot of experience that's done this thing before, so we got him. And this is kind of today, so I'm going really fast here. But so, you know, we work with a product called Smart Label. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what that is, but basically there's a QR code that's going to be on packaged food, and you scan that with your phone, and that brings you to a page with more information. So right now we're on 85% of all those pages. So let me just kind of update you guys on why I'm here, where we are today. So over the past year, we've doubled in size, so we're at 90 full-time employees now. Whenever I started, we were at 10 employees. And we're hiring like crazy. So I just wanted to come here and let you guys know that we're hiring. If you guys know anybody, we're hiring a lot of engineering positions, data positions, over 10 full-time positions. So yeah, that's LabelInsight. We've been we're right across the street. Anyone can come over and say hi to us. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. I'll be over there with Kelly and Alex. Alex is an engineer and Kelly does people operations stuff with LabelInsight. We'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about anything.
What does LabelInsight actually do?
So we're a product data technology group. That's a good question. Should have led with that. I don't usually do this, can you tell? Yeah, so we're a product data technology company. So what we do is we capture product label data, mainly food and beverage, but we do everything from electronics to apparel, supplements. And what we do is we take that information, we run it through our refinery is what we call it. We run a bunch of algorithms on it that uses machine learning, which I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with, and then we output that. What that gives us is attribute data, basically. The product can have anywhere from 200 to 700 attributes, just kind of depends. And we use relevancy as well for that. So for example, something like gluten-free, water's gluten-free, no one really cares about that. We kind of know that. So yeah, and then we package that up and we distribute that to the federal government, retailers, brands, manufacturers, marketing agencies, all kinds of different people.
Let's say I have clients and they just developed a cool new food item, blah, 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 and they're ready to get their labeling and all that stuff from, I guess, the computer they're going through, but how can what you do help them? Why would I want to make sure they talk to you?
Yeah, so let's pretend that they're a soda company, and they give us they have some ingredient list, a nutrient list, claims that they're making on their products. We can take that information, we can compare that against everyone in that category. Not just soda, but let's say they're a Coke competitor. We can compare it against Pepsi, Cola, RC, all of that, and we can say, hey, people are saying that their soda is, I don't know, I chose a terrible example. But let's just say that it has to do with like less than half the sugar of like a leading brand or something like that. Maybe you can say that, but you're not saying that. So that's a missed opportunity for you that you could say, for example.
So do you also support, somebody says, our stuff is gluten-free, sugar-free,
Yep.
left-handed and three-dimensional. Do you go through and then, are you a verification or a validation? We can put a little emblem on there that says LabelInsight validated that we are gluten-free and three-dimensional?
That's a good question. So we don't do that, actually. We just provide that information. The federal government and the USDA does a lot of that for those companies, and there's other agencies that do that. But we will tell you maybe what you can say. So for example, if you want to be a whole grain and you want to get that stamp, we can tell you like, hey, your first ingredient is a whole grain ingredient. Right there, that's one thing that that organization looks for. So you may want to pursue that to get that on your product.
How come you don't put your inside label on things and make a lot of money?
I don't know. I don't know just an engineer.
I would say, the second you say it's verified by, you have to verify it.
Yes,
This is
exactly.
now in your live.
It's
They were
called
laying in.
business model focus, Ned. Well, the USDA do what the USDA does well, and LabelInsight will give them fabulous information. Talk a little bit about the growth of your company, like how many employees, you know, where are you guys are employee number wise?
Yeah,
You
so,
might have said that, but I missed it.
Yeah, so right now we're at 90 full-time employees. When I started, we were at 10. We now have 2 offices as well, one in Chicago and one in St. Louis. And we're just keep on growing. Where does that number stop, Kelly? Just forever?
Yeah. We've doubled in size since last year, and we're looking to do about the same this year as well.
Yeah, so they came to 1MC with donuts and jobs. That's
Yeah.
like, absolutely, you know, so thanks so much for coming
Yeah, thanks
and
for
talk. And we will, you can talk more as we get more coffee and stuff, and if you have more questions for them.